we're here at the Dimapur dumping ground at Sunrise Colony, and as we can see, the Environmental and Climate Change Committee, mandated by the NLA Speaker, with the chairman of Chumou Kikon and many other MLAs, including the Urban Development Advisor Zaliu Rio, and many others are there. But today we saw 3 or 4 advisors that had accompanied Chumou Kikon, the chairman of the committee, and they had been inspecting various sites over here in Chumukadima, East Dimapur and Dimapur town as well. So I would say city, in fact. That is what Chumou Kikon had also mentioned, that this is now a city. Their day started from Kohima at 6:30 according to the schedule, and they had inspected various places, including the Chumukadima dumping site as well as Chate River or Pagla Nadi, DMC dumping site, which is here, and they've also before this the Dhansari River, and which was not in the schedule was also the urban hut, which is just next to the Dhansari River. Now this was the last stop, and then they're headed to Saramati now, and after lunch, which they will have a meeting with CTC, the East Dimapur Town Council, the DMC, and CTC, which is the Chumukadima Town Council. And right now they have inspected all these places. At the Dimapur dumping site, they spoke to the media persons where many questions were raised. And the MLA Chumou Kikon was very firm and questioned the department, that is the DMC, the Dimapur Municipal Council, that what were they doing, the officials, in regard to solid waste management. But then, of course, many problems arose. And as we can see, this dumping site over here is spread over a huge area. A very huge area, but there's no space left. That was one of the main concerns. Now, where will the waste go? Dimapur's waste is accumulating as the days go by. But he did reiterate and appeal to the citizens of Nagaland to ensure that they segregate their waste, which is the most important at this point. Let's have a look at the inspection and as well as the media bites that Chumou Kikon, MLA, and the chairman of the committee, along with the advisor of urban development, Zaliu Rio, and other officials, what they had to say.
How do you segregate? How do you segregate?
Right now there is no segregation.
No segregation.
Yeah. We treat them with bioculture. We have bioculture, so we are already in the process of bioremediation since 2018.
Where is that show?
I'm here.
Yeah, you explain.
We are facing a lot of problem because the fresh waste. We have around, see, legacy, one lakh plus legacy waste. So in order to dispose of the fresh waste, we need an alternate dumpster. Where we don't have now.
So actual generation is 75 to 80 metric tons.
75 to?
TPD tons per day. It's a TPD. Now that is the estimation of the ULB. ULB actually it is catering to even the neighboring rural areas also. That is why it is higher. However, as per the SBM estimation, that is we are taking into account the municipal boundary only. So that comes to 63 tons per day. Now our bioremediation that is happening right now is in for the municipal only area only. Okay. That is why Dimapur is facing additional problem here. Now the funding which is coming through the SBM is only for 1.5 metric tons.
1.6 lakh.
1.5 lakh metric tons only. However, it is expected that with again additional fresh
Waste.
waste that is being dumped here. It is expecting that it is now increasing to, but we are not measuring, but it is just an estimation. So kiman thai bom shile bane itia do
It
coming to
current
around
levels,
7 lakh.
75 to 80 birthday
Metric tons.
Yeah.
It's only Dimapur city.
Only Dimapur city.
Dimapur now.
That is also not 100% collection because collection is never 100%.
And there is no segregation policy. Segregation.
We are doing
So we started a pilot project in Ward 11 in 2024, but unfortunately because of technical issues and non-availability of vehicles, we had to scrap that pilot initiative.
For the time being, we have stopped that. But we'll continue.
Non-availability of vehicles. What do you mean by non-availability of vehicles?
Because collection of such waste has to be done in specialized vehicles, wherein they have to have compartments which do not, there's no seepage, where wet waste is kept. Wet waste is very corrosive, and if specialized vehicles are not there, these vehicles will not even last for 5 years.
What are the surrounding? Who are the surrounding colonies here? Sunrise colony.
Last time, like even Tanbi.
아로 chairman도 하나 이도. 이도 라 colony도.
Councillor is here. Councillor.
Councillor here. আপনি আছে?
Yes, sir.
itu laga area ta আপনি আছে?
Yes.
Another council to আপনি কারো করে laga area.
Abila Ward, this is Ward 3, comprising of 8 colonies. So, achi under 9.
তো itu colony kan to itu laga kontha kan itu kan aku complain করে না করে
Beshi complain as.
কিনা complain করে itu কবি না
Complain those poil achikali holo bahal hoise. Poila to le mare edo chemicals we ekko no kore.
so you are using chemical now
Yeah.
bioculture
Hoy. Edo pora konda to olop subsidize hoise. Loile poila to le for debi bat kabole bi na para any ga situation dai chi. Due to flies. Bosko dene the lagai kina bat khadak itiga situation bi dai chi. Ito pura colony, Atta colony plus Tarogachan. Just above this, just on the river bank of this opposite. To Taigam be Milagina, government law representation be PCDC. It was started during the year 2004, initially started for auto. That you were campaign, Korigina Ahabora, government be Bahal Koi to action Lobunda Parapora. Even especially the Sunrise, the nearest colony, they went to the court also.
What is your CAO, not your designation? CEO, Chief Executive Officer.
Yes, sir.
So what is your role here before the election of the TMC? What you were doing?
Yeah, everything was taken care by one single administrator. So the administrator must be finding it very difficult also to manage. But now
He is saying that he has brought to the notice of the government the question. So who is the government? Government cannot be always the minister.
Right,
No?
we are the government.
The administration here, the CEO, the district administration. Itu government koi do. So government ke koi action na koi.
So I would like to show you a few progress.
It's okay. That we will do it later on.
Other side of this is a river.
Boundary.
Then it is this should not be.
in fact, we are doing our level best. The only thing is we need to first clear the legacy waste.
Okay.
Then only fresh waste can be.
ঠিক আছে কাউন্সিলর আপনি না এইটো এতিয়া বস্তি মানুহ খানকে ক'ব লাগে
Okay.
আপোনাৰ ক'ব লাগে কি ক'ব লাগে আমাৰ খান নিজৰ লগা কাম একটা নকৰি কিনে আছে এইটো কি আছে segregation of biodegradable and non biodegradable এইটো তো কি কয় একটা তো মল না নাগা মানুহটো মল কয় না সয়েলটো এইটো সয়েল হৈ যাব একটা তো প্লাষ্টিক বটল প্লাষ্টিক পলিথিন পেক খানটো এইটো কাৰণটো 600-700 years পিছতেহে মাটি হৈ যাব নহ'লে বি several years কয় the definition so মাটি বি নহ'ব পাৰে so আমাৰ খান বস্তি মানুহ খান কলনি খান এইটো কবি দেই এতিয়াতো কয় আমাৰ এডভাইজাৰ সাহেব ইয়াতে আছে আৰু টাউন কাউন্সিল চেয়াৰমেনটো ক'ত আছে do you distribute this dustbin to the colonies dustbin green কি কয় কি
No.
dustbin provide নকৰে আমাৰ খান
In this past 1 year, na, we have not done that.
they will be answerable. I will be directly questioning them. গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট পৰা আমাক দিব লাগে এইটো ডাষ্টবিন না তো ডাষ্টবিনটো গ্ৰীণ লগা অলগ থাকিব না দেন another one is blue তো এইটো যি হ'লে বি আমাৰ খান প্লাষ্টিকটো ইয়াতে গ্ৰীণ কি কৰি ঢালিব গ্ৰীণ দে ঢালিব না ব্লু দে ঢালিব হা আৰু ভাত বাজিয়া খান চব্জি বাজিয়া খান কেকাম্বৰটো আমাৰ খান এইটো চামৰাটো ওলা খান না এইটো খানটো গ্ৰীণ দে ফেলাব এইটো আমাৰ খান এইটো কাম নকৰা তাকতো এইটো খান চাফা চাফি কৰিবলৈ গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট বি আমাৰ খান বেছি দিগদাৰ পাব এইটো বুজিছে না এইটো পৰা আমাৰ খান হেণ্ড ইন হেণ্ড যাব লাগিব বস্তি মানুহ খানকে উই হেভ টু চেনচিটাইজ দেম মোটিভেট দেম প্ৰপাৰলি না ভাল পৰা এইটো কোন লগা কাম আছে আপোনাৰ কাউন্সিল এইটো লগা কাউন্সিলৰ ৰিপ্ৰেজেণ্ট কৰি আছে চ' ইট উইল বি ইয়'ৰ ডিউটি টু এডুকেট ফাষ্টাৰকে বি কবি চাৰ্চ পৰা বি মৰম কৰি কৈ দিবি কৈ কিনা না কাউন্সিল আপোনাৰ আছে আৰু তাতে এল্ডাৰ্ছ খান মিটিং কৰিবি এনেকুৱা কৰি কিনা আৰু দ্য ডিপাৰ্টমেণ্ট আই উড ৰিকুৱেষ্ট দ্য মিউনিচিপেল ডিপাৰ্টমেণ্ট এণ্ড দ্য চেয়াৰমেন আপোনাৰ খান ৰেভিনিউ জেনেৰেট নকৰে এইটো ডাষ্টবিন কিনি কিনে ফাক কৰিবলৈ পাৰিব পৰা নাই নেকি চেয়াৰমেন চাহাব কবিতো
Last year we tried it. আমাৰ না একে জানা এটা কলনীতে ট্ৰাই কৰিছিলে ডাঙৰ বস্তি আৰু না তো এইটো কৰিছে হ'লে এইটো ছাকচেছ হ'ব পৰা নাই we tried it in
That is why we will have to sensitize that the role of the councillor is very, very important. Amakan ito nimide election kurisido. Ito kan ke pucha po nimide. Ito kan nimide apni kan ke bajisido elect kurisido public to. So ito karne amakan public ke puja ke na and we should also give them facilities. Advisor, I would like to request the municipal official and also the revenue generate kuri ke na dustbin to gindi ke na kam se kam bhag koribo lage to. Ito amakan bi ito to public ke ini claim to koribo na paribo de unless we give all these facilities na. Our advisor sahab also will respond na. Like,
Then let me say a few things. Firstly, His Honorable Sri Chumou, he is the chairman on Committee on Environment and Climate Change. Though I am from Youth and Municipal Affairs, I am also a member in this very committee. Here what I want to speak is, we can see heaps of garbages here. Actually, the department now is undertaking legacy waste treatment. And my officer had said something, but I believe there were many tons of garbages here, accumulated over years. And this is the main garbage dumping site for this ward, and especially in the Sunrise Colony. The history of this is, there were times, even Sunrise Colony, they had stopped the municipality to dump garbages. And even NGT, National Green Tribunal, had also given us 6 months only to shift the location of this dumping site. So responding to that direction from the court, we have also already acquired an alternative land
good.
for DMC.
Where is it?
So I want our chairperson here is here, DMC. You should easily take control of that land. If your papers are not ready, our DC, Dimapur is also here. So those papers, including Pata, should be handed over to them. And DMC is expected to send proposal as to how you want to use that. There were certain rumors also that village concerned they are not willing. But I want to make it very clear to the press and to the officers from various departments. Why we had proposed for acquisition of this land, we have got NOC from village, Debagan village also. In between, there will be change of guards or leadership. But once that authority has given NOC, so government had acquired it, payment has been done. So quickly, DMC, you should collect your land pata and you should make a plan and start doing your dumping site. This is one thing I want to tell. And the legacy waste here, actually for how many years?
Sir, this is an accumulation of about
30 years? Legacy waste accumulated more than 30 years. So for the timing, this is only one measure to help keep clean the environment and its adjoining area. Because see, all these garbages, all this dirt, environment were even touching the area of stone quarry, polluting the rivers, streams, then throwing garbages here and there. And our drainage are choked. So these are all having direct impact on environment. So this committee is for that. And as we go around, we will be also submit our findings, recommendations to all the stakeholders. So that's why we are here. And if you want to know more about this legacy treatment, my sir can also throw more highlights on that.
Before you speak, I'll just come. We are actually comprising of 7 of us. This is a committee called Environment and Climate Change, constituted by the Honorable Speaker, Nagaland Legislative Assembly, in consultation with Honorable CM Nagaland. We are 7 of us. I am the chairperson. Honorable Advisor Zalio, Municipal and Urban Affairs. Then the Honorable Advisor, New Te, this new and renewable energy and disaster management. We have another 4 members who could not be with us today. Madam Hekani, then this Honorable Member Mr. Chingang, then the Honorable Member Mahatang Yandan, Honorable Member Dr. Ato. They are all engaged in official business, so only 3 of us could make it. Now, as already announced by my senior, this committee, we are going to concentrate on cleaning the river, number 1, because as all our rivers are polluted, and on top of that, drying up. And water is life. And what is life? We are alive. We are talking today because we are alive, no? So water is life. So we have to clean our river. Second, we have to see that the dumping grounds, especially in the cities, no? Urban areas, we cannot live like this. Our Naga people, our way of using technology, our way of tracing is much more advanced than any other European countries. But the way we think, our civic sense is, it is very pathetic. Therefore, we all have to have that kind of civic sense. Concerted effort is required from all of us, okay? Don't only depend on the government. So this committee also will concentrate on, as he has said, air pollution. Air pollutions are what? We will inspect later on the sawmills, the quarries, what is this called? Stone quarries, no? Stone crushers, which are installed in the cities, inside the city, which is also affecting a lot of people, no? Creating a lot of health hazards, including these kind of things. And also human and animal conflict. These are few areas where we will be focusing. But today we are concentrating more on this, especially if we see by the Dimapur map, probably this is in the heart of the city, isn't it? It's high time that we shift out of this. And we are thankful to our Honorable Advisor, Municipal Affairs have stated. They have acquired a land already. So on behalf of the committee and the government, we can assure the citizens of Dimapur that very soon we will shift out to the new locality. And
Where exactly is that locality?
And we will see that Demagon.
I've been there.
So anyway, so we will take swift action, very prompt action. But my request, a very forceful request to the public, to the citizen of Dimapur city is, please now from this evening onwards, segregate the waste, na? The plastic and the biodegradable and non-biodegradable. Meaning, আপনার পলিথিন ব্যাগ আপনার এইটো পানী খা লগা বটল না এইটো খান ধলে একটা জায়গাতে ৰাখিবি আৰু আপোনাৰ ভাত খাই কিনে অলপ চব্জি পাজিব আপোনাৰ লগা কিবা চব্জি কাটে দেন এইটো খান আলু লগা চামৰা খানটো আলাগ জায়গাতে ৰাখিবি না এনেকা হৈ কিনে দুইটা ৰাখি কিনে কেতিয়া ডিমাপুৰ মিউনিচিপাল কাউন্সিল খান পৰা ইষ্ট ডিমাপুৰ টাউন কাউন্সিলৰ পৰা আহিব চুমুকিটিমা টাউন কাউন্সিল খান পৰা আহিব এইটো খান সব দুইটা ডিমাপুৰ মিউনিচিপাল কাউন্সিল এইটো কৈ দিছে এইটো খান সব আহিব এইটো খান আহা টাইম দে আলাগ আলাগ গাড়ী পৰা লৈ যাব এনেকা হ'লে এনেকা নগন্ধাব কোনবা দিটো আমাৰ খান এইটো নন বায়'ডিগ্ৰেডেবল খানটো উই উইল এনচিয়'ৰ ডেট ৰিচাইক্লিং লগা মেচিন আনি কিনা কৰিব the government is interfering, we will do it. Biodegradable though, it will be a mechanism as how to do it, convert it into a manure, na? Compost pit, na? Nagamano do mol koile bhalo bo, na? Mol bonai dibo, aro tate pura itu like na kiba kibi amakan gardening bi koribo, alag koribo, na? So therefore, itu kan we seek the cooperation of the public, general public laga cooperation lagi re. Itu khali government ke roke thakile nobo. Amakan itu ami itu koi thake. Sob mano Europe te to jabo na pare na. Kintu mane amakan itu ticket bi bisi dam. Iman jaga bi eman dur ase oli bi Shillong te to bisi dur noi to. Bisi bak apni khan sob Shillong te to jaise ola. Shillong Kohima Dimapur ki difference ase. Cleanliness ase na. Bisi amakan bisi dur de example nolobo. Itu nishina itu pura amakan naga manodo. In many ways, we are advanced. We are already 90% literate state ho jaise. So therefore, we must have that consciousness, civic sense. Government will come forward, no? But even if government keep pumping a lot of money coming forward, unless the public cooperates, unless public realizes, no? Idu amakan no tiktar hobo. See, I was reading one book by 2025, means this is 2025. 2/3 of the world population will be living in a water-stressed area. And amakan etia Dimapur de apni kan kuha khungti sabido poila do olop cholti pai na etia to bisi dur najale na pai to apni kan Thansari laga see you see the Thansari river, it should be, I was just inspecting, we were inspecting from that area, itu ki asile itu urban hat para saise, the water stream should be flowing green noile blue sundur hobo lage to na jai gina sabi apni kan. So itu kile mano kan morgi moribo tate pothabo aro ki itu kiba kibi apni laga saman chabara kiman ase river de pothabo. Most of all aro you're sending the septic tank pipe to the river na itu kan bon koribo, itu kan kundu koribo na dibo itia. We will have a very strong a very serious meeting with the district administration and the councillors of these three cities, especially Chumou, East Dimapur and Municipal Council of Dimapur right after this. So therefore we will be very strict now, and public should not send their waste, no? Itu septic tank kan tadi na pothabi. Government will give you a cesspool, tanki bonabo, aye gina, phal jaga de pothai gina, itu bi phal ekta amakan mall bonabo, mall na, itu koile bhalo. So this is a small thing I would like to comment. Thank you very much.
One
Itu amakan
question.
sai gina.
Sir, the NGT, the National Green Tribunal, had imposed 200 crores fine to the government of Nagaland also, and because of violating Supreme Court orders, 2014, 2017, because there were funds earmarked for solid waste management, and this is exactly why they imposed this 200 crore fine. And then a river rejuvenating committee was formed again mandated by the NGT. Now, what is happening to all those committees that were formed? What happened in the last few years or a decade?
No, see. Nagaland Legislative Assembly completed 60 years in the month of November last year, okay? And we have celebrated 60 years. We have a committee called Estimate Committee, Library Committee, Public Accounts Committee, Assurance Committee, so many committees. But this committee was not known for the past 60 years. Environment and climate change. So with the best wisdom of our Honorable CM, Dr. Nipirio, and also the Honorable Speaker, Mr. Sheringan, this committee was constituted, and we have the mandate of the House. And this committee comes after 60 years of establishing the statehood, the assembly. So therefore, only now we are also trying to gear up the elected members. How do we help our people create awareness and also utilize in the best possible way the funds that are being sanctioned for this kind of purpose? But of course, in the past, could be the policies, decisions, we were not very, maybe we are not very far-sighted. We were not aware of the consequences that we all will be facing out of this climate change. It is affecting all of us today. See, Dimapur should not be this much warm, but it is happening now. So therefore, the questions that you are raising, we don't have, we cannot give you a very concrete answer to those things. We are aware of all those, but definitely we are in the know, and we will definitely, come up with the best mechanism. How do we, again reclaim back whatever are due to us, And I hope the government of India, is serious enough to help us.
Can the government assure that the earmarked projects for Kohima will not be included for the three cities, Dimapur, Chumou and East Dimapur also? The 20 crore that was earmarked for solid waste, which the committee just went for inspection.
See, you have to know the government functioning. They are the department in charge, but I'm also in the government. I can tell you that as far as these centrally sponsored schemes are concerned, it is particularly targeted for certain area and certain cities and for certain project. Now, unlike those days, there is a term called geotech. You are aware, isn't it? So, you cannot just divert fund and siphon of public money. Those days are over. I can assure you that those days are over. Now, the elected members of this 14th house, we are very conscious of the rights of our people also, and also the problems and grievances of our people. And therefore, we will ensure that funds that are being sanctioned for a certain particular projects are being judiciously utilized. To that extent, I can assure you, we will ensure that the living standard of our people also elevated to a large extent. But most of all, cooperation from the public. Posti mano khan, town de thaka khan bara ama khan ke cooperation na dile diktar hobo. Itu oni mi.
Encroachment la issue khan debi.
So itu karane pisi ase. Ama khan si, we were just talking. Rivers mining, sabi to? Ito sand, gravel mining, boulder mining, na? See the Thansari River, Chadi River. Ito to my honorable member Nisute was saying. Ito kan to river no hai, stream mein hoy jaise, nala. So we have the Naga people have to remove from the Oxford Dictionary river na thako jaise amakan. Bujise? So therefore we will have to reconvert it into river. Pani jabo lagibo, and it should look green and blue, na? So who will do this? Unless public come forward, manukan ake nahile no hobo public and cooperation na dile to na. Amakan kiman sabab kuri thakile government fund ani kena. Unless our citizens na wake up from our deepest slumber of how important it is to preserve our river, our forest, as well as the way we manage our waste. Ito kan amakan unless we realize all this, tiktar hobo. So therefore, my request to the general public is, please all of us cooperate. It is not only the work, the assignment of the elected members. We need concerted effort. I'm repeating again at the risk of repeating. We need concerted effort, collective effort. Kurigina, amangan city kan, phal kuri tipo, akelo jabo. Iman crowded city ho jaise. And see, coronavirus ito kan to asol to amangan ke nalagibo thaka. But amangan he inaga lifestyle hoa bara na. So ito kan bara. Amakan, we have to create civic sense. Ito he, kalbo.
Illegal mining laga moi hudi bole mona se district administration rabi
Dimapur na jabi we are.
Since we are focusing your Dansari Nodi side se pator nai. To itia Chumou ke maro Dimapur de main illegal mining sand gravel kan sob uthai na jai se district administration ban kurise hole bi iku action wala bi dikhe pana. Government ki action lo.
We will give a very strong recommendation. This committee has the power to recommend very strongly, and the government takes seriously when committee constituted by the Speaker of the House inspects the spot verification. Then after that we recommend, then government act on it. So therefore, all those sand gravel mining, boulder mining in the river, we will swiftly, immediately take action, direct the district administration, because the posti do malik khan bhi janibo lage. Madi khan dekhan laga ho bare, forest dekhan laga ho bare, but the river belongs to all of us. Amakan sob laga ase river do. It belongs to all of us. So therefore, ito do amakan sob malik to amakan sob ase. We are all honor. So therefore, we all must respect one another. Na.
Last question.
Press conference
Last question. So in regard to this, when we're saying that we don't have rivers, nala hui jaise, stream, then don't you think the Jal Jeevan mission also is correlated to this, and why funding is still happening even though taps are being implemented, there's no water coming out of these taps. So funding should also stop somehow, right?
Well, we will not go beyond the parameter of what we have been assigned, and therefore we will confine to the parameter of what this committee has been assigned, because that will be, we are not competent. Where we are not competent, we will not comment, and we will not encroach upon the activities of the other committees.
Chairman, I want to comment. Okay. No, I want to comment to supplement our honorable chairman. See, on NGT directives, the Department of Urban Development Department like I said, on the directive of NGT, we had already acquired land for DMC, alternative site. That is also on the along the lines of NGT directive. Then secondly, we are also undertaking FSTP. That is fecal/treatment plant. STP, that is sewage treatment plant. Here we are trying to tackle the polluted rivers and streams. In that we go for interception and diversion, creation of dams. Then we create ponds. Then we treat water. Then after these waters are treated, again it is sent back to the rivers and streams. So these projects were taken up even in Kohima and Dimapur. But the river stretch is very long, so all along we cannot do. But at critical areas we are doing that. So all this we are undertaking, and will be undertaking more. And we are very happy that a good number of media people are here. Through you, you will also disseminate information to our public, to our citizens, particularly on cleanliness. Pollution, from where it is coming? These are all man-made. So we want to educate our people through your media that our citizens, our public, we have to develop a culture of cleanliness and stop polluting our waters, then stop polluting our areas. Thank you.
So viewers, that was Achumbemo Kikon, the MLA and also the chairperson of the Committee for Environment and Climate Change that was constituted by the NLA Speaker Sharing in Lungkumar. Now today, of course, it's a very hot day, but then they have managed to inspect many places, that is at Chumukadima, East Dimapur as well as Dimapur. Right now we're here at a hotel where they have stopped over for lunch and a meeting set with the East Dimapur Town Council, the CTC, the Chumukadima Town Council, as well as the Dimapur Municipal Council. Now, we don't know what the meeting is going to be about, most probably to find a roadmap on how waste can be managed and segregated in these three towns, or I should say cities now, very huge, big towns, I would say. And now that the population is increasing day by day, but the space is getting constrained, now they are finding ways on how waste can be managed as well. And also his point of view on the past officials of the certain councils and how they have been working. And now he has said that they're going to take strict implementation, especially during the meeting as well, that they will strictly implement that waste is managed. And he spoke about the rivers as well, which they had inspected, the Pagla Nodi, Chate River and Dansari River as well, which they had inspected. And he did say that now they're all just streams because of the illegal mining and stone crushers in town areas as well. How not only just the environment in regard to solid waste, but also the air pollution that is present here. And as you have seen, the media asked him many questions as well, and he has assured also in terms of funding that it will not be diverted. No funding will be diverted for any different set projects or various other projects, but if it is meant for one project, it will be utilized for that project itself. Now we are going to have a press conference as well. Now over there again, the media is going to ask more questions. The Dimapur media is going to ask more questions as well as to what is the next step, and especially we would also like to know, Nagaland News Network would like to know the many committees that have been formed for various other reasons and issues and aspects that is going on in Nagaland. We seem to see no outcome from it, especially because of the political scenario as well and the change in high command as well. So we will have to wait and see that what is their roadmap that they're going to prepare for this. Esther here with camera person Tamjan for Nagaland News Network.